आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the show tonight, a 10-year-old raped, died waiting in an ambulance without getting entry into a government hospital in Patna, and Nitish Kumar couldn't care less. At 8:30 p.m. tonight, the dark reality of quick commerce companies and why the owners make billions while we suffer. And at 9 o'clock tonight, a story that the Chief Justice of India should be speaking about suo moto. It shakes up our faith in the judicial system when a man at the age of 104 gets released after 48 years in a prison and is now declared innocent. Ladies and gentlemen, the problem is as much with state governments and central governments as it is with the media. And I would like to blame the media because this next story I'm talking to you about is not going to be front page in the national newspapers. It will not be a subject of discussion or reporting or deep reporting in any of the channels. Channels will discuss Ukraine, Russia. Channels will discuss the Indian Premier League. Channels will discuss fashion shows, but they will not debate and discuss and report on the story of a 9-year-old girl from Muzaffarpur, Bihar, who was raped and severely injured and who died waiting for treatment at the Patna Medical College and Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, why do we pay taxes? We pay taxes so that that money can be used for public services. And yet a 9-year-old girl who was brutalized in Muzaffarpur, Bihar, she was raped and brutally attacked with a sharp object. Her throat and her chest were cut. Her vocal cords were so damaged that she could barely speak. She was found in a critical condition and then taken to the SKMCH Medical College and Hospital in Muzaffarpur. She was referred to Patna for advanced treatment. Firstly, why do we not have the medical services in Muzaffarpur, in government hospitals, that you have to take a child in that critical condition to Patna for treatment, and then she goes to Patna, and she goes and the emergency department at the Patna Medical College does not take her in. She's not admitted, she's fighting for her life, this 9-year-old girl. She's not admitted to the intensive care unit in the gynecology department till 3:44 p.m. She waits in an ambulance. She's moved between departments like ENT and pediatrics in search of a bed. A bed is not available. In the bureaucracy of the Patna Medical College, it is now told that these departments did not have ICU facilities available. Eventually, a 9-year-old girl is admitted to the gynecology ICU and passes away at 8:15 a.m. And my question is, what if she had been admitted when she reached the Patna Medical College Hospital? What if she did not spend her last hours waiting in an ambulance, waiting to get admitted, waiting to get entry, waiting to get a bed? And why is Nitish Kumar quiet about it? Why is the BJP, JDU government in Bihar quiet about it? Ladies and gentlemen, a 9-year-old girl, she's the victim. She stays in an ambulance waiting to be admitted. She's critically injured. But early in the morning, there is no one to even look at her, take her case in. And she dies in the early hours because she was made to wait in an ambulance because she was not taken in. And then we say that we are going to be a developed country. Ladies and gentlemen, the question is, this particular girl had to have her parents run around and call politicians to get admitted. There was political intervention. The uncle of the victim says it was after some politicians intervened that she was finally admitted around 5 on Saturday, and she passed away in the morning. She was sent to multiple wards. She went from one hospital to the other, and she was asked to pay money even to get an oxygen cylinder. So many questions. Now put yourself in the position of the family of the victim and ask yourself, what did we learn after Nirbhaya? And why have we become such a blasé country that so many years after Nirbhaya, even the people who made Nirbhaya a big issue, including all the BJP leaders, who criticized the then Congress government and criticized the silence of Rahul Gandhi, are now completely quiet about it. I know Rahul Gandhi was silent for many days after Nirbhaya, which is why I think he's a hypocrite to be tweeting about this now. But why is the BJP quiet? Why is Nitish quiet? Why does it take an opposition party to make this a political issue with political protest? Where is the conscience of the Nitish Kumar government? Why is nobody in the national media talking about it? Why is it not important in our country that a 9-year-old girl dies after being raped and brutalized because a government hospital did not have time to let her in, and because her family members have to swing political connections for her to get admitted? In the process, bleeding and with no one to take care of her, a 9-year-old girl dies. So I appeal to the media, which is very happy discussing Ukraine and Russia and preparing for the coverage of the IPL final tomorrow, to think about what they have done. And I request Nitish Kumar and the BJP also to introspect on how selfish they can become. That a case like this does not require a statement at a state or national level. Ladies and gentlemen, there are no sides in this. There is only the people's side. We have already failed this young girl. Let's debate.
मछली वाला आया, उठा के ले गया, कहा कि चलो मौसी कहने, मौसी कन छोड़ देंगे। यहाँ से उठा के ले गया, आगे जा दुकान पर कीन दिया कुरकुरे, अब बोला कि चलो मौसी कन छोड़ देंगे।
Lured with the promise of snacks, a 10-year-old girl was taken to a secluded area and raped on May 26th in Muzaffarpur. The brute then assaulted the child with a knife, slitting her throat and chest. Upon finding her daughter missing, the panicked mother began a frantic search. While police arrested the accused, the 10-year-old child was found in a semi-naked and severely injured state.
जैसे का यहाँ से थाना पर तैसी फोन आया कि बच्ची मिल गया वहाँ रमा देवी के पोखरी पर।
The desperate family took their daughter to Sri Krishna Medical College and Hospital in Muzaffarpur. After initial treatment, the doctors referred the child to Patna Medical College and Hospital for advanced treatment. At a time when every second mattered, instead of getting immediate medical attention, the 10-year-old child was made to wait for 6 to 8 hours for a hospital bed.
तो पूरा 3 बार गला चीरा। बच्ची खुद बता रही थी कि हमको 3 बार गला चीर दिया है और 3 बार पेट भी चीर दिया। ऐसा सारा बात बता रही थी हमारा बच्ची।
पटना में अस्पताल में क्या हुआ था? पटना में अस्पताल में परेशानी हुई इलाज कराने में आप लोगों को?
गए थे तो 4 घंटा 3 घंटा रख लिया गाड़ी में। नहीं भर्ती कर रहा था। वहाँ सब लोग गए, इतना मीडिया वाला भी गए, वहाँ सब चीज हुआ, तब पर भी नहीं रख रहा था। कहता था कि नहीं है सीट खाली। 2-3 जगह घूम के गए, तैयो कर रहा था सीटें न खाली है। अब मंत्री लोग गए तब वहाँ सीट दिलवाए, मारपीट हुआ भी, सीट दिलवाए, तब तक उसको हवा लगल था।
The innocent child succumbed to grievous injuries, leaving her family with a lifelong regret. If she had received treatment on the right time, her life probably could have been saved. Republic questioned Patna Medical College and Hospital over the killer negligence, but they remained defiant.
क्या एम्बुलेंस में बहुत देर इंतजार करा है?
बहुत देर नहीं रहा, कुछ देर था तो वो भी एडवांस लाइफ सपोर्ट एम्बुलेंस है जिसमें टोटल सुविधा रहता है सर। इसलिए ये कहना कि रोड पर तो नहीं था, कोई जनरल एम्बुलेंस में तो नहीं था, हमने तो गलती की ही नहीं है। एक्चुअली हम तो छुट्टी पर थे सर, पहली बात है। प्रशासन के द्वारा जहाँ तक है कहीं भी गलती हमको नहीं लगता है कि किया है।
This story of apathy has shocked the nation. Protests were staged in Patna. National Commission of Women took suo motu cognizance and called it a gross negligence and systemic failure. No protest or action can bring this grieving mother's daughter back. But spotlight is on the broken system of Bihar government, which left a 10-year-old rape and assault victim to die. From law and order to medical system, who is responsible for this in Nitish's regime?
Parimal Kumar of the JDU, Madhuvanti of the BJP, Yogita Bhayana, a well-known anti-rape activist, and she heads the organization People Against Rape in India, Ratnakar Tripathi, and Professor Anwar Pasha of the Congress, and Professor Anwar Pasha is the RJD spokesperson. Parimal Kumar ji, where is Nitish Kumar on this? Where is Nitish Kumar? Why doesn't he resign? If he's so ineffective, if he's leading such a incompetent government. Now, there is nothing to see. She could have been saved if she was admitted in the Patna Medical College Hospital. A 9-year-old girl. Ministers have to come to try and get admissions done at 5 in the morning when the girl is already beyond the point where she can be saved.
We all condemn this issue and strongly condemn, and we all are aggrieved on this issue. But you see, as far as the question of the government role is concerned, the accused was arrested on the same night.
I'm not talking about the accused, I'm talking about this girl. One minute, don't teach me government rules. No, 1 minute, don't teach me government rules. Don't teach me which government rule, Yogita Bhayana, which government rule says that if the accused has not been arrested, the victim should not be admitted into hospital?
I don't know. Arnab,
no. Actually, you are making wrong allegation.
The whole
Mr.
system ashamed of
you are making wrong
political
allegation.
parties or ashamed
Actually,
of
she
each
was
and every
admitted.
one of us should be ashamed because we are failing our daughters, and this girl could have been saved. That's the only thing. First of all, she shouldn't have been raped, and there is no reason for him to condemn it. This is the least you can do to condemn it, that this is nothing great you are doing, and saying that you condemn this. Definitely, you should make sure that not even a single rape should be reported from Bihar. That is a promise you should make, not condemn every time you get to hear such cases. And this is not for the first time. And this is not, I think, not going to be the last time.
Actually, you see, what is the role of the government and the hospital?
Stop doing political campaigning and do some
made
active
everything
work.
clear
Why?
that she was admitted properly.
Why Bihar is not safe for women and children? Why this girl had to go through what she had to go
suffering
through?
from different
Forget
type
about
of
the treatment. That was the later part. Why she was here first of all?
So that's why she was required to move from one ward to
even if it
second
is an
ward.
advanced ambulance,
That's why
what
she was
made her
kept in
wait
the
for
ambulance.
7 hours there?
Right, it was having
I mean, you should
multiple
definitely,
life support system.
Actually, no matter you are always
the
perpetual on a campaign mode.
And
now the
proper
Bihar
treatment
elections
was
are coming.
conducted.
You are least bothered
Louder
about
for
young
Yogita.
children.
No.
My organization worked very actively, and this is not the first time. I am feeling ashamed. I am feeling guilty that, we couldn't do much. You are sitting in the power. You have all the right reasons and responsibilities and authorities to do things. Please, I really beg you, please do something. Even while we are talking, there must be one rape in Bihar, must not have been reported, but yes, please hand-folded request, stop doing politics out of all these things and do some work. Don't condemn it. Do something on prevention.
This is not the issue of politics.
You can do. Because you are sitting in the power. I feel helpless. I work intensively in Bihar and I know what is the situation there. But I am holding myself guilty that I wish I could help this child. But
No,
what to do?
Mr. Arnab,
Sitting in Delhi also.
actually,
One minute, just one minute. Parimal ji, one minute. Parimal ji, I want to get Madhuvanti. Where is the BJP on this? BJP made such a big issue during Nirbhaya.
Actually, let me clarify
Where is the BJP on this? You are part of the government in Bihar. Elections are going to come up in Bihar. You don't care about it. May I just ask Madhuvanti, Parimal ji, please wait. Madhuvanti, where is the BJP on this? Why are you having pin drop silence? A 9-year-old girl has died because...
It is not the matter of JDU, BJP or the Congress. It is the matter...
I'll decide what it is. Parimal, don't talk down to me. I'll decide whether it's BJP or Congress. I believe that when you're sitting in power, it comes with some responsibility. Don't forget that but here I find that the BJP and the JDU are completely quiet about it. Are you talking about ladki hu, pad lad sakti hu? Ye kya hai?
No.
Madhuvanti,
You are saying...
Madhuvanti, 1 minute. Parimal, let Madhuvanti come in. I got the others to come in as well.
Arnab ji, good evening. And my blood boils as a mother and I just cannot tolerate this because this is not done. And I think we have to take up intrinsic responsibility of this issue. And we have to do something about it. Like the activist very rightly said, this is not the time to be playing politics or saying you are at fault or I'm at fault. This is a huge lapse. This is a mistake. And this has to be looked into. And nobody from the BJP is going to keep quiet about it. And definitely, I'm sure that the people people in Bihar will do it.
No, why did it take Ratnakar Tripathi, before I come to Anwar Pasha, my question is, why does it take a rape victim to get admitted? She's not having a minor injury. She's in a critical condition. And why does one have to pull political connections, political intervention to get admitted for treatment? Ratnakarji, you want to, yeah.
Allow me 2 minutes. She was the daughter of a widow, the only daughter. And what an audacity to save the culprits. You see, I will go by the statement of the Indrashekar Thakur, the MS. He says that I was on leave. At 23 p.m., it was reported that a girl has arrived, a rape victim. And we asked them to come to ENT. From the emergency, they asked her to come to ENT. And he is saying she was in a well-equipped ambulance. What is a well-equipped ambulance? There was no doctor. There was only might be one ventilator in that. And then he says that he was examined by the ENT experts. And she was having multiple injuries on the throat and on the chest. And at 3:23, 43, after 2 hours and 20 minutes,
whether from JDU,
Congress is trying to politicize this is a shameful act of the Congress.
But Yogita, 1 minute. Yogita, 1 minute. Let him complete. Yogita, I'll come to you. Let Ratnakar complete.
What's the point?
You see, this is simple act.
Arnabji, please.
We condemned all these particular phenomena.
I won't speak more than that.
To allegate the government is wrong.
2 hours and 20
Everything
minutes.
is in captured in
After
CCTV
2 hours
camera.
and 20 minutes.
And PMCH officer.
Can you reduce, Parimal, can you be quiet for a moment? Let Ratnakar finish. Parimal ji, please wait for your turn. Let Ratnakar finish. Let him speak, Parimal ji. You'll have to hear him. Please. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, so this time, I really beg you. Let me tell you. He says that after 2 hours and 20 minutes, a quick decision was taken to shift her to the gynae because ENT was not having an ICU. You got her. Wait for 2 hours and 20 minutes because you were not having ICU in ENT. And the ENT doctors examined her in the ambulance. I don't
understand the point of this argument, sir.
The point is... The point is, I'll make a point to you, Madhuvanti ji.
30 seconds. Let me narrate one incident of my own university. 6 years before, a 19-year-old girl was molested / harassed / assaulted by Shal Kumar Chobe, then professor, who took her that whole lot to the educational tour. And due to technical things, he is now scot-free. The judges, the executive council, and the girl is suffering from the trauma because she was betrayed twice by the university. And he will get all the perks.
No, but let me go back to this case. Ratnakarji, I understand that. I understand. I need to bring the focus on this case. Now, Anwar Pasha, what I know is that the victim's uncle is saying they are asked to pay 2,000 rupees for an oxygen cylinder when the supply ran low. First of all, you do not have to ask for money from family members of a critically injured rape victim. And the uncle also says he had spent 25,000 rupees, though it was a government hospital. They were sent away to multiple wards. There was no space in the bed. Now, you have to be inhuman. Point I want to say is that you have to be inhuman. You have to really believe that the lives of poor people does not matter. That a poor girl from a economically disadvantaged family will go around, running around, and the person, the bureaucrat sitting in the Sarkari hospital will say, nothing matters if she dies. I was on leave. And this will become a slugfest. Anwar Pasha, I want your views on it, your RJD spokesperson.
We are not responsible. In the Shekhar Thakur still said,
Anwar Pasha, please.
Your person, that we are not responsible. We didn't commit any mistake.
Let Anwar come in, sir, please.
Arnab ji, today I will not say good evening to you or anybody. This is very shocking incident. I must salute you. I must salute you for taking up the issue and making it the topic of the debate today on your channel. While other channels are busy in other things, you have raised this issue. I salute you.
Actually,
this is the general state of affairs today in Bihar.
This is not a matter to be politicized. We all
Bihar, you know, this is new normal for Bihar.
Whatever allegation the opposition is making,
the government of Bihar is run by the criminals,
and whoever will be
rapists,
and if there is any
dacoits,
the government will take
anti-social elements.
But as far as
this government is not run by Nitish Kumar ji or
Parimal down. Louder for
the government has been hijacked by the criminals and the rapists.
Not totally.
Bihar is being run by criminals and rapists today. Government is nowhere.
Not totally.
Government has no control over crime.
Not totally. No.
See the graph of crime in Bihar. See the graph of rape in Bihar. See the graph of murder in Bihar.
For RJD and Congress,
Bihar has become the hub of criminals. Criminals are free.
Political mileage.
There is no check on them. Even police is not safe there. Police is being chased and murdered by the people. They are being beaten by the people. This is the sorry state of affairs in Bihar. And Nitish Kumar ji and BJP's government has no moral right to stay in power. They have failed to rule Bihar. They have failed to provide safety to people. They have failed to provide safety to women. They are with the rapists. Because they are not taking any action against the rapists, against the criminals. There is a criminal raj in Bihar. It should be condemned. People are shamelessly defending it.
But actually, this is the
I'm shocked that the people are making it a political issue
and Congress
and
want
shamelessly
to
defending
divert
the
the
criminals.
issue.
This criminal act.
The time is to provide.
Sir, the Parimalji, don't give me your templated lines. I'll tell you something. Yes. You may not want to hear it, but I don't care. But Yogita can tell you more. The plight of women in Bihar is terrible. Terrible. The number of cases of rape and murder has gone through the roof. You people used to talk about the Jungle Raj of Lalu Prasad Yadav. I don't know what kind of Raj you are running there. You're only interested in politics and caste politics and things like that.
No.
You have not made this an issue. You think that you'll take a high moral ground on this? Yogita is on the debate. Yogita.
I just want to ask them one thing. What have you done to make sure children are safe, women are safe? It's not for the first time. someone just not said that we will not say good evening. I understand it is not a good evening, but perhaps it is not a good evening a single day, because every single day children are being killed, raped. All over India, but Bihar per se, let us hear from you. What have you done? Have you ever done anything? And what have you done? Tell us, if at all, there was an action plan, or there is an action plan now onwards to save the children, because you are in election mode now. You will only be campaigning, talking about Beti Bachao Beti Padhao and talking about हम बच्चों को सुरक्षित बना देंगे कैसे. हर spokesperson से I want to ask each and every person sitting on your panel from across the party line,
louder for Yogi.
What is their plan of action? Let us discuss. Arnab, we have wasted many years only debating about it. Let us ask them. What do they think? How rapes can stop? How they can stop such things from happening? Because we don't believe in their, they are all defunct.
I think the only way, don't trust the politicians. Yogita, I'll take our first caller. I'll tell you one thing. I have no faith in any politician on this matter. The only thing politicians are afraid about is embarrassment. Use the media to embarrass the politicians. That's the only, embarrass it, make it a big deal. But the problem is that if in our country, our journalists here are more interested in discussing Russia's Pearl Harbor than what happened in Patna, then I think they're all ostriches. Shreya is calling in from Pune. Shreya.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Shreya.
Thank you for picking this topic. You spoke about Nirbhaya. But even after that, we have so many cases. We did see change, but not in the system, rather in the political drama and blame game that continued. I don't care about the ruling party. What kind of government infrastructure and the system we are relying on? And we talk about Viksit Bharat with this absolute corrupt system. I just want to end with a small question. Had this case been of a rich, influential or a political person, I guess the government hospital wouldn't make them wait even for 6 minutes. I feel it's a choice the government and system has to make, not the people of India.
I agree with you, Shreya. You know, what's happening in our country is you've got really two Indias now, two Bharats. One, urban centers, big growth, massive production. You know, we're talking about playing the global game, competing, third largest economy. On the ground, incidents like this make you feel nothing had changed at all. I began my reporting career. I used to go to Patna. I've been to Muzaffarpur, Katihar. I've seen political murders happen there. And this used to be George Fernandez's constituency, Muzaffarpur. Truly, I believe nothing has changed. All the political parties in Bihar should be ashamed of themselves that they did nothing for the people, only everything for themselves. Rajesh is calling from Bilaspur. Rajesh ji, what do you think?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Rajesh Mr. Advocate speaking from Bilaspur, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am watching your TV channel since sir, you are debating about horrific incident which has been occurred at Bihar.
Yes, sir.
Sir, it's happening so many times earlier, and only blame game and statements are being exchanged between political leaders.
Yes, sir.
But no solid action and hard action not taken in this concern after Nirbhaya, and so many cases have been occurred in past. Political leaders are trying to divert main issues.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
I can totally hear you, and I agree with you, because it seems to me that Nirbhaya was only looked at and used politically. The people, we made it a big issue in the media. But the problem is, we cannot trust the politicians. They don't care. Even these many years, nothing has changed, nothing has changed. Last caller from Hyderabad is Girish. Girish, are you there?
Yeah. Arnab.
Yes, Girish.
Hi, Arnab.
Hi, Girish.
I am a legal consultant in Hyderabad for the last 10 years. I came to Bihar by train. And when I got down, I was taking a bus. I was going to file a divorce case. The girl is from Hyderabad and the boy is from Bihar. So I could not get a local bus, first of all. I'm not talking about it in detail, but I could not get a bus. There is not even a single bus in Patna railway station which belongs to the government. And by the time I went to the court, they placed me and they hit me black and blue.
When was this?
This was 2 months back.
So nothing changed in Bihar over all these years. The BJP made Jungle Raj into a big political campaign. Nitish became chief minister number of times and nothing changed. Absolutely nothing has changed. They're back to the same caste politics, gundagardi, everything else. Anyway, I'll wrap it up here. I also want to say at the end that the media of this country should be ashamed of themselves. Sir, I'm talking about my own tribe, unfortunately. I'm saying the media should be ashamed of themselves for not giving due coverage to this event and for letting the family down. I thank you all very much. This has been a grim subject, but I hope we can follow it up.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।